turning off the music so you can hear her purr. Do you hear it? Menchie, turn up the volume. Can you hear her purr? Menchie, she's so loud. You hear it? She's obsessed with me right now. It's the best song ever. Yes, screw the intro music. We are just here to listen to Menchie ASMR. You good, girl? She's obsessed with me right now. She's like, Mom, I just want to snug. You have a lot to say, huh? Oh, you want to go in a cave? Hello, everyone. Oh, I'm probably loud compared to Menchie now. Hello, chat. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Menchie's purr so soothing I'll fall asleep. Yes, Marta. That's what we're here for. It's nap time, everyone. It's nap time. It's Wednesday. It's time for cozy Menchie licks. She's going to lick her bed shortly. And maybe we'll play some games. How about that, little kitty? Little kitty? It's a big purr for a little kitty. Thank you, Netra Lexi. Cat purrs are the best sounds and feeling. They really are. So if anyone out there is having a bad day or just like a less than good day, you know, not even bad, just like not the best day, I hope this purr has made you feel good. Hey. Thank you, Brandon, for the 5 gifted Menchie Gangs. Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang. She was here to purr for it. Okay, can I put her in her bed? Menchie, will you? She's like, no. I'm gonna put you in your bed now, okay? Oh, okay, ready? There you go. Sit in your bed. No, other way. Thank you, Laura. And Toki Rat. Will she sit down? What kind of game is this? This is the game where you get the cat to sit in the bed. You have to try many times. Is it working? I love this game. Don't you guys play this game all the time? Come on, Menchie, have a seat. She's just staring. Like, what? Here. Nope, nope. Wrong way. Gotta direct the traffic. Come on, Menchie, you can do it. Here, this is your bed. You love your bed, you remember? Yeah. Yeah, that's your bed, you remember? Oh my god. Menchie! Okay, we're gonna let her do her own thing. Menchie's going her own way. Oh my god, she's sitting in the light. Okay, watch this. Hold on. Okay. Yep. She's sitting perfectly in that light. Like, how does she know? It frames her so well. She's sitting in it's the Instagram light that like you could buy. I got it advertised on Instagram and I bought it. Sorry, is my voice better now? It was at a different setting from when Safiya was here. Oops. Let me know if that's better. Is it better forever? It's the new Menchie cam, yes. Thank you, Umaji. Just want to wish everyone a happy September. Oh my god, it's September. No, it's August 31st. Don't do that to us. But it's basically September. Okay, bye, Menchie. I'll just show you my floor. This is my hardwood floor. It's pink. All right, she's gone. We tried. She just wanted lap sits. She wanted pets, But she doesn't want to be here if she doesn't get my immediate attention. You know what I mean? It's September for you. Oh my God, are you on the other side of the world? It's amazing how that works. It is August 31st, right? Yeah, it is. I'm like, what? Am I crazy? 61 days until Halloween. Oh my God. Yes, it's September in Australia. You are the future. That is true. Are Saf and Tyler still in Canada? No, they left. When did they leave? I think Sunday. So yes, in case you missed it, in case you didn't watch the podcast or like any of my stories all weekend, Safiya from Safiya and Tyler, you know, and Tyler were here visiting us in Canada for a few days, and it was so much fun. We filmed a whole bunch of stuff, but we also just kind of hung out and did some like tourism, which you normally don't do in your own hometown. Like, you don't go tour your own like city, but we did because, we wanted to show them around, and it was so fun. And yeah, I actually had a good time leaving the house because I was with friends. So yeah, it was really good. We went to the Parliament Hill, which is like where the government does stuff, the capital of Canada. And we walked around kind of the downtown, the market area. They saw the canal, which is like a really nice river basically that runs through Ottawa. We went to Quebec, which is the French province of Canada, just by driving over the border for like 30 seconds, then drove back. Just so they could say they went to Quebec for like 20 seconds. I just thought it was funny. So we drove them across the border to be like, "Vous sont Québec, oui, oui, okay, on y va." And then we came back to Ottawa, Ontario. So now they can say that they've been to Quebec. So I thought that was funny. Did you take photos mid-borders? No, we didn't. But I'm pretty sure there's a picture of us on Parliament and maybe one of us looking, like you can see Quebec on the other side of the river. It's kind of cool. Like you look across the river and like, oh, that's another province. So, yeah. Thank you, Smurfy. You don't want summer to end, but I'm excited for something dark coming our way. See, I want summer to end. Like summer's annoying. It's too hot. I'm ready for fall and the darkness. You know what I mean? Hello. What tea are we drinking today? Oh, tea check. Cheers. Can I get some tea in the chat, please? I think I'm drinking like English breakfast, even though it's like 5 p.m. But, I always love me an English breakfast. Never heard of this game, so excited to watch it. Thank you, Nutella Ball number 2. Excited to finally catch a live stream again. I feel like you've been here before, so this definitely isn't your first, but thank you. Never heard of this game, so excited to watch it. Also so excited for Dark Hollow. Yes, we sent out a few emails by now, so I'll just spill some tea that's already been spilled because I can't help myself, but it's fine. Holo Taco has been teasing the next collection, which probably won't be that much of a shock to many of you who've been following what I've been doing, what I've been saying, past collections that have existed, and what might be anticipated as a sequel of past collections. Everything will make sense when it makes sense, but so many of you have already figured it out, so like it's kind of stupid of me to pretend. You already know, you ruined it. I ruined it. Okay, whatever, but it's fine. We're excited regardless of whether we already know. I'm so excited because finally it means that my nail polish mood will be seasonally appropriate, because I love dark, hollow stuff. I always have, and I literally don't give a shit what time of year it is. That's just me and my nail style. And I'm really happy that it's going to be seasonally appropriate to promote and wear that kind of aesthetic now, soon, because it's September. Like Chatter said 10 minutes ago. It's September. We're all descending into the darkness. We're all ready to get into a mood. What's my favorite trilogy? Asks Ben. Is this a trick question? Because, you want me to say Star Wars? Because, I'm not going to say Star Wars. Unless there's another trilogy. Like The Matrix? There's a Matrix trilogy. Or you mean the Rainbow Trilogy, obviously. Is it too early to put up fall decor? No. You put up decor? I never do anything. This is my decor. I have neon decor all the time. Yeah, Ben did that just to trick me with the Star Wars shit. Thank you, Hannah. That amber color is so complex and sexy. It is. So if you're in the HOLO Royalty tier or the HOLO Swatcher tier as a part of the HOLO Taco loyalty program, there's a Menchie hair in my nose. Pardon me. Thank you, Black Cat, for the 5 gifted memberships. Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang. We appreciate it. And 5 people get to use fun emotes because of you. What was I saying? If you're in the HOLO Royalty or HOLO Swatcher, that's the top 2 tiers in the HOLO Loyalty Rewards program for HOLO Taco, then that means you get exclusive content. So we sent out an exclusive content teaser email and just showed people the shade, like full swatch, name and everything, just like here's the picture of the shade. And I want to see how it goes, how you guys like that as part of the exclusive content, because I could do that more. We could do that more, you know, for every, I mean, I'm not making any promises, but I feel like that could be fun, you know, give the full, like a full picture, clear picture, not obscured, not blurry, and just send that to the HOLO Taco Royalty and Swatcher members. I feel like it's a good perk, you know. Opinions on pumpkin spice? I mean, like, it's fine, but I'm not that crazy for it. Yeah, I know. Don't come for me. If you haven't gotten an email, it might be something to do with your settings. I know that, like, it's not just HOLO Taco. There's so many companies that deal with this, like, marketing issue where basically if you sign up for an email that your inbox or your email service provider decides is promotional, it might just filter it out of your inbox. So that might have happened. So like one thing is you can add info@holotaco.com and support@holotaco.com to your email contact book or like your address book. So hopefully it won't get thrown out by like as promotional or spam. If you use Gmail, then sometimes Gmail will filter your emails into a promotional folder and then you don't even realize that exists. Like I didn't even know that folder existed, but it does if you use Gmail. And if you ever unsubscribe from it at any point, then obviously you won't get it. Check your spam folder. And if all else fails, make sure that when you log into the holotaco.com loyalty account that the email listed on your profile is the same email that you've signed up for emails with. If you're not sure, just sign up again for emails and you might have to wait again to refresh and see if that works. But like all those steps need to be taken. And if still it doesn't work, then yeah, reach out to customer service, which is not me, but which is support@holotaco.com or on socials. Gmail does that? Yeah, I know. Yeah, email providers make it very hard to send marketing emails for like brands to send because they just start filtering them and segmenting them and not sending everything. So yeah, it's very annoying, I know. How much is membership? It's just based on how much you spend every year at HOLO Taco. We introduced the HOLO Taco Rewards program just a couple months ago. So I'm really excited that it's here. So we're starting to give the members perks. So you can go to the holotaco.com and find the loyalty page and it'll tell you. All right. Speaking of paying money, let's talk about the charity donation. You can also see my floor. Here, I'll take it off. Okay. So this month I wanted to make as usual, my monthly charity donation. And I had promised you guys 2 months ago during Pride Month that I was going to do a Pride related charity. But at the time we decided, I think we did the National Abortion Federation. I think that's what we did. And then, yeah, so decided to defer it until August, also in part because Ottawa has its annual Pride Parade in August. Fun fact. They just had it this past weekend, actually. So it was like a big event in Ottawa. And so I decided for August's donation on my stream, I wanted to donate to an organization that was LGBTQ2+ related. So that's what we're going to do. And I donated to the LGBT Youth Line. I think that's just like their technical name, but that's not really what they go by. But it's LGBT Youth Line. We donated $2,400, And they are a support line, a peer support through telephone, text, and chat services. You can get in touch with someone if you're looking for assistance or support. And yeah, confidential, non-judgmental, and informed. It is a Canadian-related organization, so that's kind of what I choose because I am Canadian. It's just a lot easier, honestly, for a number of reasons to just donate to a Canadian organization being from Canada. So that's what I decided to support this month. Hell yeah! We love that for us. We love that for this stream. Yeah! I love all the rainbows in the chat. Zyler puking with a rainbow is the best one. So yeah, you can check them out if you're in Canada at youthline.ca. I think the number is actually international. It's like a 1-800 number, but they are based in Ontario, I believe, which is my province. Thank you, guys. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Zyler said gay rights. Zyler, where are you? He doesn't want to go. Thanks, guys. Gonna have to figure out what to do next month. What month is it? September. I try to pick charities that are kind of themed or like somewhat related to something that happened that month, or if there's like a good reason. I feel like it's a good way to approach monthly charity donations, is try and think of something that's relevant. So we'll see what September brings. And yeah, this kind of youth support is so valuable. I loved my local helpline as a baby lesbian. That's good, Amanda. Yeah, I think that's what they do, just from like reading about, their programs and what they offer. So always good to have that. Nintendo, oh my god, homosexuals, y'all need to stop fighting in the comments. Yes. Did anyone watch the podcast? This will seem so fucking weird if you didn't watch the podcast. The last episode of Taco Tuesday with Safiya and Tyler, Ben disclosed his favorite tweet of all time, which was that. Ben! It's kind of funny though. Poor Lore. All right, so business out of the way. Is that all the business for today? Moderators, chatters, Menchie Gang members, are there any more agenda items before we move into gaming? I'm asking you like there was some official agenda. There was not. You saw the podcast. You saw Ben stream on Hummus Monday. Nailed. I can't give you a nailed. Show us the collection. No, Rosie. No, you cannot trick me. DX, salutations, Christine. This is my first time catching one of your streams. Stream vibes are immaculate. Thank you. It's the neon, right? It's this room. This room is just incredible. I'm never leaving this room. When is the new release? Well, officially, I cannot tell you yet because it has not been released officially. So I cannot say, or else I'm in violation of my own rules. But the Holo Taco detectives on Discord might have done some research and have prepared some dockets and evidence to propose what is in all likelihood the release time and also what it consists of. Yo, I'm fired. Okay, Princess Blingy, maybe 3-level rainbow gradients on Saturday. I'm gonna do that, but not on Saturday because I won't have time. But I'm gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna do rainbow gradients. Survey data. Okay, yes. Not today, but yeah, okay, let's talk about that because I'm a freaking weirdo who loves the data. I spent pretty much every night after Safiya and Tyler were here, like came home really late and was like, doing data, making pivot tables and running the data. We released the Holo Taco royalty survey, which is like an exclusive input survey to those people customers of HOLO Taco who are in the top tier, and so many people answered it, and we have like an amazing response rate and all these good things. But I asked a bunch of questions about like, how often do you paint your nails? What's your favorite color? And just like general stuff to kind of get to know people who are in that tier. And I really appreciate everyone who participated in the survey. It was so much fun to analyze. I like miss it. I'm like, I need to go back to work. What is wrong with me? Like, what is wrong with me? I don't understand. I love data too. You're not weird. Yeah. I was just sitting, you know, by myself at midnight doing crosstabs, and I'm like, ooh, what if you cross this variable by this variable? Ooh, can we run an average? Ooh, can I plot it in a scatter plot? Ooh. Next time I have the idea to ask this question so I can get more information here and there and there. Okay, anyways, I have done my preliminary results. I've shared it with our internal folks, but I still have a lot of work to do in terms of preparing it in presentation format, because I, you know, have to also respect disclosure rules. I will not be able to give raw values. I will not be able to disclose anything that shows like personal details, like someone's email or, you know, whatever, or just too much, you know, that we wouldn't want competitors to have. I don't want Essie to have all my information. So it has to go through, you know, some formatting. I gotta do formatting. I gotta format the charts. I gotta take out the end numbers. Okay, it takes work. I know many of you know this. It's like a class presentation. You gotta prepare it for the audience. I gotta finesse it for you guys who are the audience. Thanks for August donation. For September, you have the orange shirt day. Oh yeah, so the August donation was to for September you have the orange shirt. Okay, sorry, I thought you said thanks for the July donation. The July donation was to an Indigenous related charity. So when you said orange shirt day, that's why I thought you meant that. But yes, so we did an Indigenous related charity last month. You don't mind waiting for the data? Okay, good. It takes time. Good data takes time to process, to clean. And cleaning doesn't mean like obscuring or distorting. Cleaning is like you have to filter out garbage responses. And like that's a good thing, because if you can't have garbage responses, it'll skew all your results. So it's important to clean. It's not like bad to clean. You know what I mean? Need all the data. So I'll do what I can, but it's gonna take me more time because I've been preoccupied with like something big else going on that's related to HOLO Taco. So unfortunately the survey results presentation isn't the top priority on my to-do list right now. But like it's there. I will do it at some point and I'll prepare it in a presentation. But my plan is to present that to you guys on stream and just, you know, chill, hang out, look at some data. Afternoon tea and data, you know, something like that, just for fun, just a little chat, and maybe we could like repeat some of the same questions on stream. There's only 4 options. Susan. Anyways, we'll see. Bad data in, bad data out. That's right. If I ask you your age and you write 30-year-old lady instead of just writing a number, I'm gonna kick you out. All right. Though I'm not going to tell you a shade name. But I did tell some people a shade name. I told HOLO Taco Royalty and Swatchers the shade name. Oops. Okay, let's play. Why is it so hot in here? Ben, is the like AC on? Help me. Hold on. So shiny. Yo, stop that shine. What the fuck? The only thing that I want glossy is my taco. This is just blotting powder. That's like 7 years old probably. Don't tell anyone. Turn the AC up, Bane. Yo, I filmed like 7 TikToks today, That's my brain right now. It wasn't on? Ben says it wasn't on. Now it's on. Yo, I'm dying. He's trying to roast me up here. He's trying to kill me. Ben! Maybe that's why Menchie left. She's like, these conditions are not acceptable to me. I am leaving. I've left the villa. Menchie. Okay, so what's going on today? Are we playing games? Yeah. My skin looks great. Thanks, Melon. It's because the eye rash has been gone for the last 5 weeks, but it's coming back. I can feel it. So it was short-lived. Sad. So I filmed everything I could today before my face blows up again. But I can tell it's coming back. It's one of those things you can like kind of tell. Anyways, no one cares. But thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Amber. So excited to have my name be part of the HOLO Talk. Amber! Don't tell them! Amber! No! Amber! Ban them! Ban them! No, I'm just kidding. No, don't ban her, but... Yo, you guys are like Troll Expert 1000. Using your member chat to get me to read it. I didn't even realize it. And that's like the problem. Banber! Spoiler alert. Yo, no spoilers in the game. No spoilers in HOLO Taco, right? Yeah, sure. No spoilers, says me. Who spoils literally everything. Oops, did my tea just touch the mic? Oh. Okay, anyways, what we're doing today. All the agenda items are done, right? We can move on? Okay, yes, chat. Bad chat. Today we're playing Stanley's Parable, which if you've never heard about it, actually, let's do a poll. Because data. Have you heard of, or I think it's actually technically called The Stanley Parable. Is that what I named this stream? So have you heard of it? Yes, no, who? Go ahead and answer in the chat. I just want to hear about it. Because what I believe, I've been recommended to play this game by a number of you, including some of you that like I actually trust. That sounded terrible. But like there's some people, including one of my mods, who recommended it. And I kind of trust their recommendations because I feel like they would know what I would like, you know? So when I've seen some of you guys recommending it, I was like, okay, that could be interesting. So I asked Ben to check it out so I didn't spoil it too much for myself. And he thinks that I'll love it. But I did not do much research at all. Like the only research I did on the game, because I was instructed, don't look into it, don't read the plot, don't even watch the trailer. Otherwise you're gonna get spoiled. So I didn't do anything other than like set it up on my computer, play it on mute just to make sure the controller worked. So if anyone saw me, I saw people call me out already. I was on this computer the other day and my Discord automatically picks up what game I'm playing. So someone noticed that I was playing it. But I kind of have to like test, install it, just let it run, make sure that the screen resolution is correct so I don't have to like do that live on stream, make sure the controller works and that kind of stuff. Other than that, I have no idea what it's about, but I'm told it's really fucking fascinating, kind of like a mindfuck, kind of a twist. All I know is that it's about a guy in an office and he goes to the office and all his coworkers are gone. Which I'm like, that's amazing. That's like literally what happened when I went to the office during COVID. No, just kidding. You can turn off that setting on Discord. Yeah, I know, I'm dumb. But it's fine. Thank you, Michael. You want a summary nail art design? Oh my god, you're gonna have to go back to Simplygamelogical 2016 for that one. Not sure what to do. Pepe Blue and Sonic Unicorn Skim. Oh, that's nice. If you add like banana hacks, that could be like a good accent nail. The baby blue and yellow, love that. It's about a Stanley and his parable. It's the best. Okay, so some of you have played it. You love psychological thriller? Yeah, me too. So I think that's the genre. The only other thing I know about it is that it is rated E for everyone, but I also saw some conflicting results with like sometimes some people think it's a little bit heavy, but I can't look into it further to confirm what. It's not a horror game. I know that. What did Ben say? No spoil. Okay, here. Ban him. No spoilers. No backseat gaming for this game. Sure. Ben's my boss. Yes, manager. All right, so 58% of you, the majority, but not by like a landslide, have not heard of this, and 42% have heard of it. Okay, so many of you are going to be learning about it for the first time. Just like me. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. We're going back to work. We're going to the office. It's far less heavy than what you've played already, in my opinion. Okay, all right. Thank you, Blue Eyes Fairy, for that. So if anyone's like, you know, worried, it sounds like there's nothing to really worry about that much. It's probably more like a psychological, like, what the fuck is kind of what I think. A safe margin. All right. Let me set up for gaming. All right, just getting set up for the Stanley Parable. I kept saying Stanley's, but it's not. Oops. Hold on. I have an unnecessary Menchie. God, I'm so hot. Don't put this on OnlyFans. The AC takes too long. The chat is tiny. Yes, this is not Bentendo. The chat is tiny on this stream, not wide. Okay, what time is it? What the fucking time is it? It has to be PM. 5:34 PM in my time zone. That's Ottawa, Canada. 34. This is the hardest part of the game. Ready? I win. 5:34 PM. Your favorite time of day. 'Cause I'm streaming. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? What? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. I do. I do enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 5:34 PM is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is 5:34? Well, it's been another minute. It's 5:35. So I'm going to have to do that. Technically. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting the settings. Okay, why are you being so annoying? I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data! It's great to collect it. Yo, I feel like we're gonna get along. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yes, let me whip a couple new ones. Is that fate? I feel like, is this Death and Taxes? Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. What? Okay. Let me just check the audio. Can you guys hear anything? It's like very faint. I think it's supposed to be faint right now, but I just want to make sure. It's just like office chatter. Very light. It's loud for you? Okay, I'll turn it down slightly. Because it's really quiet for me. I don't think it's supposed to be loud. Okay, we'll just begin and Ben will let me know.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Is this Severance?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Do I play now? Okay, hold on. Alright, I think the audio is good now. Sorry about that if it was a little bit quiet. Everyone is dead! Okay, basically, it's like COVID just happened. No, I'm just kidding. The description, the intro, I just have to reflect on that quickly. Really reminds me of Severance, which is such an excellent show. I think it's only on like Apple TV, so you don't really hear about it as much. But it was so good, and I hope they do a second season. But it's kind of like that. I can't spoil it, but it reminds me of this. Okay. So I'm in office 427. Does that say I hate Mondays? It does. I have to figure out my controls so I can crouch. Partition Corp providing partitions for 56 years. Are these the people who I have to murder? What is my job? What's my job? Yeah, let's explore. So I can't zoom in. There's just crouch. That's it. I can only crouch and move around. Can I sharpen my pencils? I want to read that. What does it say? Recommendations from the overnight committee. It is Severance! Okay. Can I jump? No, I can only do this. I can only crouch. Ooh. But when I was like setting up the controls, it said like you could press A to interact, but there's nothing to press A for. You know what I mean? Severance is a TV show, or an Apple TV show. Wow, you can read the small font? Yes. Okay. So I guess the point is just explore to figure out where your coworkers went. Like they all went home early and I'm left here? What the fuck? Can I get in here? No. Let me in!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Are you telling me what I'm supposed to do? Are you saying I have to go to the meeting room? Is this game guiding me because I take too long? Yes, it is. Where's the meeting room? No, I don't want to unexplore. I have to explore. What's in this? It won't let me go higher. Ooh, more partition cords.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Who farted? Good mugs. Oh wait, let's see what all the mugs say. I hate Mondays. Okay, well we already had that. This computer looks on. I want to read all the things. A short history of the relations pattern in audio Hungary? What? I wish it would like let you zoom in. Installation. Recommendations from the overnight committee. Same thing. Can I go in this door? Can I do something the game isn't programmed for? Who dropped their documents? Are those secret classified documents? You're getting fired. When was this game made? In like 1997? It looks like Windows 97. Okay, what does this mug say? Be my Valentine. Those look like some kind of ledgers. Is this finance department? Ooh. Surname, username access. Because everything's kind of scattered on the floor, it does look like the employees just kind of left in a hurry. There's another who farted mug. Don't you love this office humor? Okay. I hate Mondays. Oh. Did they go up through the ceiling? It won't let me go in. I'm like lost. I definitely couldn't find my way back. Sales this quarter. So it's definitely a company that has some kind of finance. Big ass room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I entered the door on my left? I can't go back! Oh my god. Yo, you look out the window and there's nothing. It's just white. The world doesn't exist outside the Stanley Parable. So the game told me to go on my left. I shouldn't have listened. This is a meeting room. Tips for not getting fired. Oh,
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Oh my god. It's Pam, the whiteboard manager. Group 43X office party pre-review. Meeting schedule. Targets. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Standardize graphs 40x wide, not cost efficient. Hire someone to synergize. Oh my god, synergize. This is fucking corporate talk. Fire paper guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of blurry. Employee number. Interesting. Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next day's agenda. Reflect. Oh my god, if my boss ever wrote reflect as one of my to-do things, I would quit. Reflect on your work. Solving interpersonal conflict. Why does this... I feel like I'm back at work. Like, what is happening? I feel like I went back to a presentation, and now it's like a mandatory slideshow that you have to watch just so you can check off and say, like, yes, I attended this training, even though I know everything already in it, and it's like HR just checking boxes, but here we are. Talk less. Don't get fired. Okay, good tips. What is hot? Profits. What do people want? Things. Happy feelings was crossed out. Money, more money. Things. But with more money to buy more things? Graphs. Graphs about things and monies. There we go. We have our new product. Brilliant. This is how business works, actually, just so you know, everyone. This is high-level intelligence right here, every corporation. Teenagers. A lot of percent. Space between the teenagers. Bi-quarterly post review. Yo, if I ever, like, not that I would ever do this, but if I was ever giving input on a game about office politics and humor, I would have so many good ideas. But I think that's a stupid idea. Try again. Yeah, you need to go back to the drawing board, okay? All right, we've read everything in here. We can leave. Reminds you of college? Yeah. Synergize core values. What are your mandate? What is your mission statement? Monetize. Yeah. Okay, broom closet. Should we go in there? Yes. It let me go in.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I had to try.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I kind of feel like the game is a test. I don't know yet. We just started. But I feel like, is the game a test of you just following the narrator? Because I'm following the orders. But, like, what if I don't? What if I go downstairs, bitch? Into hell. What if I go downstairs into hell? What's this piece of paper? Why is this random fucking piece of paper? It looks like a love note. Yeah, I'm not listening. Fuck that.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
Simply not logical.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
What?
So, he imagined himself
Menchie.
flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Why am I floating?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
What's
How was he
happening?
remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't
Menchie.
asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by
game.
Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing
How do I get
me,
out?
thinking about how it's describing my
Menchie.
thoughts, he thought.
Menchie.
And while he
Menchie,
thought it
which
all
one?
very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course,
Exit.
this was not a dream.
Was that sign there before?
How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
I'm so confused. I'm
Now, hearing
dreaming?
the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, He knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Are we dead? Did we
die?
die?
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
I am okay.
What?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
This sounds like how I talk to myself.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Stanley died.
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
What is normal?
I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Do you?
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there,
so she
staring
left the
down
dead
at the
body.
body.
She's like, I'm not going to report.
And then she turned and ran.
I don't have time to report this dead body. I have a meeting. Oh my God. Mariella, what the fuck? Okay, now we're Mariella. We also have no feet. Okay, we're back where we started. But in Stanley's desk. What time is it? What is going on? Chat. What is going on? It takes a lot for me to be like, what is happening? But I'm actually like, what is happening?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
The same
Stanley
script.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, we're Stanley? Okay, I'm gonna guess that the game just repeats itself and you hear the same things over and over and you can choose different paths each time to change your outcome. Kind of like the butterfly effect. Like we're in a loop. Like we're...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
No,
left.
I'm going on my right
This
now.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Don't tell me
admire
what
it.
to do. A game telling me what to do? I don't think so. I'm an independent woman. A game can't tell me what to do.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I get a drink, though? Y'all got any seltzer? This is a really nice room. Except for the carpet. I hate carpet.
Really, really worth it. But eager to get back to business,
Are you
Stanley
listening
took
to
the
me?
first open door on his left.
feel like we're gonna see some
and
androids.
So he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What the fuck is this? Is this an elevator? I'm going on this thing.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Are you telling me how my mind works?
So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Are we trying to justify our actions?
It's, left.
The narrator's like trying to justify what our choices are, and he's trying to explain them for us. And you can tell that he just struggled with trying to justify why we just went down that shaft for no reason. Which is kind of interesting, because that's what we all do to ourselves, whether we want to admit it or not, is we justify our choices and explain them after the fact or during.
Oh, no.
Fuck!
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
You're just fucking with me. Oh, he's going to do it again.
No, no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
Okay, well, now you're playing.
What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Are there Zerks? Oh my god, guys, there's Zerks here. The fuck? The giant truck? What are we gonna, like, rob a bank? What's going on? I'm going to the basement. Oh no, oh no. Oh my god! This is Severance.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here.
No, I want to be here.
This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No, I love it here.
Okay.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm?
Shut up, shut up.
From the top.
No! What was that? What? How do I get back there? No, there's no jumping. He kicked me out. He knew I got too far. He knew we were too smart. And he's like, we're gonna cut the game here because we didn't code enough right now. All right, we're back as Stanley, who hates Mondays, who has a lot of partitions, providing partitions for 56 years.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is how I picture, I mean, not actually, but I just love the idea of how people imagine, like, workers in a corporate space as cogs in a machine. It's really fascinating to see it depicted in this way in a video game where there's
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
There's a different script.
Did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Dude.
Okay, then.
Get your shit straight and then come back to work.
Come, Stanley.
How the
Let's
fuck am I
find
supposed to get through?
the story.
How do I get through? The fuck? Is there another? Oh. What is happening? Oh my god. How do we get back to that room? That's where I want to go. Oh. Yeah, that was a fire hazard. I don't think there's a jump button. Because I went through yesterday just to, like, check all the controls.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Why? Wait, what? Is that, like, bad? Did I get, like, a weird ending, or is that supposed to happen? What's going on? Stop restarting my game! There's no jump yet. You can't jump at the office. I'm getting big 90s screensaver vibes. Yes, like the bricks. Oh my god. Memory unlocked. Does anyone remember the bricks in like Windows 95 as a screensaver? You just like walk through endless mazes of red bricks. I miss that. I'm gonna Google that after this. It's storming. I don't know if you can hear, but Stanley is mad. Okay, all this is supposed to happen. Apparently. The game is supposed to fuck with you. Okay, alright, as long as I'm prepared.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps Stanley doesn't know what the fuck is happening, so he just repeats.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
There's no doors at all.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I can't. You shut the door. Oh. I mean, yep. What did I miss, bitch? What did I miss? Are you telling me I missed something? There's no jump.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something.
No, we came here before.
The story. Here it comes.
Okay, we literally just did a loop.
Never mind. Not the story.
What the
okay,
fuck?
let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Yo! Okay, this game is like a lawyer on cross-examination, just trying to rattle you. That's my interpretation so far.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Yes, Megan.
Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
What?
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
This game is gaslighting me and gatekeeping the levels, okay? Like, it won't let me go. I just want to play. What's this? This is new.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line.
Trademark.
How simple is that?
Trademark. Why is the line trademarked? But it's not a registered trademark. It's just a filed trademark because there's a TM and not an R.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought.
Do I have to follow?
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Of course, it's about the journey.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
I just want to see what's going on
Well, I'd
here.
like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah, what the fuck? I think you're trolling me, Stanley. Yeah. Stanley, get fucked. Stanley, fuck you! not going that way. Fuck, there's nowhere else to go. I don't want to follow now. I hate you. I don't want to follow. I hate you.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Is it the only living thing? It's moving. Oh my god, it is moving. Is there air? What the fuck? Yeah. That was just to fuck with me. Fern, write that down. Someone take notes. Who's taking the meeting minutes? We need a note taker. Chat, write that down. Fern. Remember the fern. It's
Wait,
green.
What? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I'm gonna check on your trademark. I'm gonna object. I'm gonna oppose your trademark of line. I feel like I don't want to follow the line, but there's no other doors open, you know what I mean? Yes! Give me the room!
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
What is happening? I need tea. I need so much tea. Oh my god. Are you guys okay? What a stupid question to ask after this. Is anyone okay? Fern, remember that. Who was fired? Just a couple people, it seems. Or everyone. Or they died. I don't know. Everyone go make tea. You gotta come to the office with me. We're going to work. You're just laughing. Nobody is okay. Stanley's number is 427. Or that's the number we were shown on our desk. Okay, I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go pee and run an ad. That's the deal. Okay, Susan, hey, here you go. Here's your ad. Be right back. Did he restart again? Oh my god, the game actually has like a clock ticking. Beautiful. What ads did you get? A bed ad? A TikTok? You got an ad for TikTok? What? TikTok's running ads on YouTube? What? Okay. Alright, let's go.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, so don't follow the line. Fucking make up your mind. I hate upper management that has no direction. You know, it's honestly the most annoying thing.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
I want it to make
sense.
Go
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay, cats. Let there be cats who work at desks instead of humans. Can we do that? Are you listening to me? Or the fuck your name is? If I'm Stanley, who are you?
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor
How do I get up
rooms.
there?
Just don't acknowledge it.
Stop using trademark. Stop using TM beside everything. You sound like you... There's no way you paid for the registration applications of all those trademarks. Otherwise, you're very rich, Mr. Narrator, who has all those TMs on all of those words, TM. Is that what you're doing with the company budget? You're just recklessly getting trademarks that don't matter?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
What? You've been playing the confusion ending for 20 minutes? The confusion ending. DV...
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Stanley dies!
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then
what?
Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
Get bored and leave. There's no longer an office, simply black space.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
We're not playing an ending.
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
There's several endings?
Okay.
Why'd I get the confusion ending?
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
There's a lot of narrator restarts the game.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
Thank you, Brandon. The Menchie Parable trademark. The trademark. You can't say Menchie, it's trademarked. Okay. Was that an ending? It's not really an ending if you're supposed to keep going. There's like 30 plus endings. This is on brand for this channel. Yes, Zoe. Or Z, sorry.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Oh my god, we're back at the beginning.
Missed a memo.
What the fuck? So now what? I just keep restarting to see if I can get a not confusion. I want to know what happened to the coworkers. Why can't I even walk through a door?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Should I just
he
listen?
entered the door on his left.
How would I just listen? See what that outcome, because that shouldn't be confusion if you just follow instruction. Every ending is a new beginning. That sounds
Yet
like a
there was
Tumblr
not a
quote.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Love this
office,
game.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Were you not confused, Rachel?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley
we've never done
walked
this.
upstairs to his boss's office.
We're going to the boss. Ask what the fuck, man, to tell them we quit. Wow, why does the boss get such fucking bougie shit? Yo, this is so, like, extravagant and obnoxious. This much wood. Ugh. This much wood paneling and, like, velvet shit on your... Okay, anyways. Don't tell the boss. We don't like his style.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
What's
life.
this?
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
I can put a code in.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Well, why are you telling me?
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Is this a trick? Are we gonna blow up now?
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What? Uh-oh. Yo, what the fuck? There's gotta be Zerks here. What the hell is that? Do I go that way or this way? There's nothing this way. Okay, okay. Alright, this seems like a different part of the game. Were we not on this, but maybe at a different elevation previously? The narrator likes
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Just sparked. Why is that yellow? Who marks that? What does it mean? Answer my questions. There's yellow there. I'm desperate to see Simply play Portal. Similar humor.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
funny?
that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, I like that. Escape or mind control? What a simple question. Obviously mind control. Yeah. There's a button, I'm pressing it.
The lights rose on an
It's the room.
enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes, tell me everything. Oh, yes. I want to see all the cameras. Turn them on. We're doing security. Let me guess. All, like, 700 employees are pre-programmed and they all have mind control. And they're controlled from this master command center. In some kind of experiment. Just like
Now
Severance.
the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
But they're
and
empty.
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
It doesn't give me enough time to, like, actually analyze them. Oh. But there's no people in them. Why is that one corrupt? That one's corrupted. What does that mean? The red one. What the fuck? Like, there's some red ones. There's like a smiley face picture. There's no people in any of them. Wait, I want to look at the fired ones. Wait, what's that blue one up there? It turned into a chart. Fired. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to who got fired. That one and that one. I'm touching my screen so I remember where it is. It just like looks like a desk. And same with that one. It just looks like a desk. Okay, we should find 427. Because that's us. There, right there. That's our room. Yeah, we've seen it. But like, it says employee numbers in some spaces that do not look like offices. Like that random fucking ladder. Like what an employee works on, like what? Or maybe they mean a janitor, but, or like the filing cabinets, that's not a desk. Like what? Yeah, and then there's some corrupted ones. Or whatever that says, I can't zoom in. 528. Okay, anything else to do here? Here, let's go here, let's go here. Ooh, yeah. What's this, more mind control? Why is there a random box? Ooh, what's this? Should I press it? Yes.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. Now what? I'm just waiting for like a person to pop up in one of them. Like a jump scare, like spook. Uh-oh. Why is the alarm off? The alarm's on.
No. He refused to believe it.
Uh-oh, where are we going?
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Help.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I generally understand that like mind control equals bad, but this game so far, at least the path I took, hasn't really done a good job of explaining like the nature of the mind control, the purpose of the mind control, like what is happening other than what you just like, I guess, assume on the surface, which is everyone is just programmed to work. Okay, which is kind of like a pretty easy superficial level, you know, dystopia. But the game hasn't really spelled out like what is happening, how it is happening, why, like who is behind it. And I want answers. Stanley wants answers before he's just gonna take this all offline. You know, I don't like to assume things are bad because games tell me they're bad. I want to know why. I need evidence. Give me the evidence. The fuck is that? Okay, I guess, can we go down there too? We can go down here. Yo, this is scary. Yo, this is where we duke it out with our coworkers. We fight to the death. Okay. Can you use these doors? No. It's very dark in here. How does anyone do work? This looks like a movie theater. Mind control idle. Awaiting input. Ooh, code. If stupid, then replace brain with intelligence.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
But I don't really know why, like, I can guess why this place might be horrible, but you haven't really told me explicitly. You know what I mean? Yeah. What? Okay, what do I do? How can you choose off or on? Isn't it automatically going to be one or the other and then you have to switch it to the other way? Like, what? Off or on, chat? This is not normally how on-off buttons, in my experience, work. Should we do a poll? Okay. We're doing a poll. Hold up, chatters. System power. There you go. We're doing a survey. We are canvassing the employees. You are all employees of the stream for the purposes of, you know, this presentation. That is, actually, you're not employees. You are independent contractors. For legal reasons, that is required. Nothing about this relationship shall construe an employee-employer relationship. You are independent contractors of the stream. Thank you so much for providing your services. And please vote off or on system power mind control in the chat. You all get a promotion. Tight split. Chat. 52% say off. Okay, I'll give it another like 30 seconds. Oh no, it's shrinking. 51% said off, 49% said on. Yes, by participating in this chat, you all signed NDAs. Oops. Did you read your YouTube contract when you signed up for an account? Yeah, it's in there. There's fine lines that says you signed an NDA with Simply Not Logical specifically. Both? I feel like this game would give us an opportunity to do both at some point, because we're just going to do a loop, right? Okay, but we'll go with off. Because just by a margin, 52% of you said off. Thank you, Brandon.
Power on the Menchie mind control system.
What have we done? Oh no!
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Everyone's dead.
Was it over?
I love that for us.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
We're going to the outside.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
And now we're going to play as a cat.
But happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Will it let me go through, or it's like fake? It's just a screen. The fucking TV screen.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his
It's real.
skin.
This is real life.
The feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to
I don't believe it.
happen. And Stanley was happy.
That's a lie. It's like the Sublime in Westworld. That's what we just entered. Okay, you're ready to quit your job thanks to this game? Yes. Chat, we are touching grass. We have quit the office. Everyone left. Throw up your papers. Fuck. It's Monday. We're back on the clock. This game is basically a representation of what Monday feels like. You know, just a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of shit on the floor, a bunch of failed expectations, mismanaged projects, and then it's Monday and it starts all over again. That's what you get for touching grass on the weekend.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did I just win the game? That was a good ending.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So I think the point, my perceived point, the point that
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Why am I stuck?
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, stop talking.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Shut up. I think the point is you can just keep playing and explore what you can do with different options. So I kind of want to do the exact same thing I just did, but press the other button.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
Tell me the code again.
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind
Anyone
paintings,
remember the code?
desperate for clues
Thank
to
you.
his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded that Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute
Yep.
to just let the narrator talk.
Yes, because you're
that
annoying.
kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he
didn't
relaxed
it do
for a few
anything?
moments with some calming new age music.
Is this gonna get me copyrighted? Thank you, Ariana. That was the best ending, but you can learn more. That was the best ending? Damn, we win! Okay,
Feeling
stop trying to
soothed
copyright
and
me.
rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay, let's do this again. Here we go again. The narrator is so annoying. It's like your boss. Let's go. Go down. I'm speedrunning this. It knows you've done it before, so it changes a little each time. Yeah. Because it's trolling you. It starts trolling you.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind
So there's
Control
escape,
Facility.
which is another option. But I don't want to escape. I want to mind control. I don't care if the narrator said no speedruns. Do you
The
always
lights
listen
rose
to your
on
boss?
an enormous room packed with television screens.
Not always.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
I still want to know why
the
some of them
lives
are
of
like
so many
red
individuals reduced to images on a
data.
screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I want to press all the buttons, chat.
This
most
mind
satisfying
control
thing is
facility,
pressing
it was too
buttons.
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I mean,
No.
if this
He
game
refused
unpacked
to
that a
believe
little bit
it.
more,
He
I think it would
couldn't
be
accept
interesting.
it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even
can't
possible?
jump. There's no
Had
way
he
to jump.
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay, let me press another button. I want
But
to
here was the
press it.
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
Oh, I thought it said
Walking,
content.
Eating, working. All of it
Controls
monitored
labeled
and
with
commanded
content.
from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
What if I'm
Stanley
programmed to
decided
give
that
you
this
content?
machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Guys, Susan has
For
programmed
he
me to give
would
you content.
dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, ready? We're going on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yeah.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off
I did.
and leave.
But I want to try
If you
another
want to
outcome.
throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
What?
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine.
No.
You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
Shut
about
up.
me. Where we're going. What all this means. I
Where do I go?
barely know where to
I'll press this
start.
button.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers
What does that do?
are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're
What's the
gonna
point
die
of
anyway.
blowing up
I'll
this
tell you
facility?
exactly what happened to
Like,
them.
what a
I
waste
erased them.
of your
I turned
budget.
off the machine. I
Failsafe?
set you
Do I press
free.
that?
Of course, that was merely in
It doesn't
this
do anything.
instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Oh, the buttons don't
Other
do
times,
anything.
I let
Okay,
the
I got
office
it.
sink into the ground,
You're just a dick.
swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
Incorrect.
Watching you try to make sense of
One?
everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Where's the one?
But I'm sure
Oh,
whatever
do
I
I
come up
actually-
with
okay.
on the next go-around will be even better.
Now what?
My goodness,
I pressed the
only
one.
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
2?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it on?
Why are you so
I
mean?
look at you, running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
This is like
These
Saw.
numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You
What?
wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Goodbye,
30
employee
seconds until a big
427.
boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me,
I don't know what I'm supposed
I will
to do.
be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the
Now I
moment
can't
we
use
fade
my
in
controls.
until the moment I
Everything's
say
shaking.
happily ever after.
What? Oh my god, good lord, I quit. Okay, maybe there was a way I could have saved myself, but like that was pretty confusing because when I pressed a number, it didn't like change and tell me like, yes, now insert this. You know what I mean? I died again. Yes, simply dead. Simply died again. F for me. I got a fail on my performance review. My performance evaluation did not go well. My boss was not impressed. I am not on a talent management plan. Oh no. I have poor service delivery, and I'm gonna have to go through routine training once again. There's no way to stop the countdown.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Stanley! This game is so frustrating. But I feel like that's... You heard a phone ringing? Was that a phone ringing? Well, we already won once. We went to the outside and we met up with the cats from Stray. So, you know, that happened. Gene by design. Thank God he shut up. Yeah. It's only because I'm not moving. Just wait. He's going to talk again. I'm sure he'll speak once more.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley
I have an
walked
idea.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Thank you, Angie. Love Holo Taco. Love these streams. Thank you. I saw someone say go up higher above the boss's office, but that does not appear to be. Oh, is it because there's a door here?
Narrators are mean. Lovely.
It's locked. It's locked.
Streams. Hard.
This is the Ultra Deluxe version or whatever. It's like the version that was reimagined for recently, like the one that came out in April or something. Okay, can I do anything else here? Executive bathroom. Yeah, let's go pee. What is so tacky? Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Is that a jingle that I'm not familiar with? Yeah, this is absolutely how we imagine rich people's bathrooms. Definitely totally accurate. Extreme bathrooms. Can we read the magazine like in Detroit Become Human? Now we're gonna pee out the tea. I like how everything is just white outside. What if we look in the mirror? I was really hoping we could look in the mirror. Anything cool on the floor? Someone please tell me the ending. Oh, my friend. I don't think there is any such thing as the ending in this game. From what I've observed so far. The beige pages. Why is that so hard to say? The beige pages. Beige pages. Beige pages. Say that 10 times fast right now. I don't care who's around you. Do it. And tell me if you can do it. The beige pages, the beige pages, the beige pages, the beige pages, the beige pages. You start saying page. Oh my god. That's totally, they did that on purpose. They wanted us to look like an idiot. It's business time. It's time for business. That was a meme from like 10 years ago. It's like the yellow pages, but beige. Recommendations from the Oh, I think it says oversight, not overnight. It's about the fern. Yeah, where's the fern? Are hostile takeovers the new biannual percentage? Okay. Okay, boss. Anything else I can do? Can I jump out this fucking window? So that's not a fern. That's another plant. Is it a monstera? Julian. It's Julian!
Okay, I
Can I
think
go in
we
the
all know the
fireplace?
drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Oh, it's the same passageway. I thought it was new. But it's because they already know that I could put in the code. So he's trolling me. Was there anything else? Any other paths? I want to explore other paths. Look at all the mugs. What do they say? They don't say anything. Look at all the pictures of golf. Are those golf courses? I think the narrator's getting tired. Good. Maybe he'll shut the fuck up. The narrator's done with my shit. Maybe he heard us. Should we escape now? Okay, let's try that. Let's try and escape.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Nope.
Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it,
It was a trap.
the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I can't
The door
wait.
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to
No,
turn around
I want
and
violent
get
death.
back on
What
track.
the fuck is this? Nope, let's go. I'm ready.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted
Yeah,
effort to walk
confidence,
forward
baby.
and willingly confront his death.
You can't scare me. Let's go. Let's go I'm going to hell. Woo! This isn't my death. What the fuck? I
As
was
the machine
promised
whirred
death.
into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Oh, so
Stanley can't see
we're
the
gonna
bigger
get
picture.
squished.
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh my god, we're gonna die. Oh my god, we're gonna die. Or not. Psych.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
But it did not squish. Who the fuck was that? Was that Mariella? Mariella? What the fuck is going on? You lied to me. You promised me death. The Stanley Parable. Roll credits.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Did we kill the narrator? It's the fern speaking? Right. Yes, chat. That's totally it. Oh, what is happening? What is that? It's like the Colosseum or something. Are we in the White House? What the fuck? What?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Okay, so life is pointless when you know all the paths and you've already theoretically completed them all, then there's no point. That's what I'm supposed to take away from this? Yo, that's dark, game! Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches 2 doors in a good time. Oh my god, it's a mock of our fucking desks. Office layout. The blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and I can't say altered in British. Altered throughout development, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Can I step on it? It's like a fucking museum. The office. This is the office. Here's some doors that do not open. They're just there to make you mad you cannot open them. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Did that do anything? Credits. Who the fuck made this game? Let's get him. Kevin Brighting as the narrator. Developed by Crows. That's a lot of crows. Is there anyone named Stanley? Sweeney. Is that Sydney Sweeney's relative who has a red hat? Okay. Look for a Stanley. Anyone named Stanley? I don't see a Stanley. I was hoping there would be a Stanley who worked on this game. Okay. Oh, there's another corridor. This is so weird. You can like hear your own footsteps. Office computers. Me playing solitaire that caught me. Employee database. Oops. Installing Chart Pro 2. Yeah, you're right. We don't have feet, but we make footsteps. Okay, let's go here. Office clock. Boss's office. Streams from the development of the boss's office. We can go up and in here. What's in here? What? Okay, let's go here.
I'm just gonna make this easy on you.
Who's speaking? The lounge? Underground. That's where we were. What the fuck is this?
Stanley pushed the orange lever.
Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times. Over 2 years? These are clips from early takes that were not used.
Shoot. Well, try the other one then. Let's see.
You want to play musical chairs?
Through the green door.
Someone asked how far I am in the game. I don't think there's any correct answer for that, because it seems like you can just keep playing and playing and playing. Is this the end? I don't know. There's a freedom ending. We got the freedom ending. Oh, does it tell you all the possible endings? Okay, do that. Countdown desk. How do I press? Freedom ending. Monitor room elevator. Wait, can I press it when it comes back? I want to press buttons. It doesn't do anything. Fuck. So, countdown room. I've gotten a few endings already, but I have no idea if that was like a good summary of the game in terms of the types of outcomes you can get. Oh, look, they're like museums. Stanley's office. The evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in 2011, the second in 2012, and the third in 2013. I don't know. They kind of look the same. Just like maybe you got an extra drawer. Maybe you just have a few more files on your desk. But, you know, I would talk to accommodations about that and see if you can get any better equipment maybe. Oh, wait. Did I not go this way? This is like endless. Narration emails. How do you type with boxing gloves on? Ben! Man! Ben does work with me. Why? Ben, get out of my office! What's this? Warzone? Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become androids! Detroit become human and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey. No, I want that. Alien base. What could have been? I would have liked the alien base. Look at the money. Fun. Yeah. When your manager is trying to convince you that work is fun. Is that the phone that was ringing? Will it ring again? The apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading up to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds. So we didn't have that. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. We didn't have the apartment ending. What's going to happen now? Nothing. Hold on. I saw something in the other room. Are these the endings? No. It's the different options and doorways. Just for some of them. Look, you can vent like in Among Us. Guys, I'm pretty lost. Zending levers? That's their trailers. The game is now paused. Begin the game again. Or that's the escape menu. It's not actually real. Okay, so I think this is like the ending, but it's like a walkthrough ending. Right? Like you kind of just walk around and look at all the other options. Oops, I already came this way. I don't know if I have an option to go back to the beginning. I'm kind of surprised that it didn't prompt you to go back to the beginning like it had done like 18 times already. Or here, what if we go here? Exit. There's 24 endings?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. how they both wish to be free.
Who is that woman?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
No, I want to be
Stop now,
squished.
it'll be your only true choice.
Squish me.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
We got squished. I just wanted to be squished. Finally. Whoops, we got a little squish magish, a little crunch magunch. Fuck it. Oh, look where we are. It's Stanley's office. Stanley hates Mondays. Stanley has partitions that have been provided by Partition Corp for 56 years. Stanley's looking
All of
for
his
his
co-workers
co-workers
were
were
gone.
gone. What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content. Me, when I start a new stream. New content, guys. Let's go.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
It means Simply has a new idea for nail art. Oh, it's a dead end. Will there be water marble?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Who's this?
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022
This is good
with the Stanley
backstory.
Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
What's a home computer?
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
More content. Inject
Please
yourself.
step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Guys, we're actually at Disney World, yes. This is Disney World. This is Stanley's World. Walt Stanley.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I love an elevator made out of plywood. Surely we will not get squished.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere?
Oh no, are we stuck in an
there we
elevator?
go. All right, finally,
I've
at
been
long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's fucking go, Stanley. New content. Content, baby. Susan. Susan is
I
ready.
have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content,
Watch, there's
Stanley.
gonna be nothing. There's gonna be nothing. No new content. Just, we're back at the beginning. Or it's literally a brick wall. Let's run into it. Okay, we can go this way. I know, I'm just being funny. I'm just giving you content, chat. Don't you understand? You think we're playing a game? Oh, no, no, no. We are trying to play a game that keeps recircling
All right.
itself. But it's all
All right,
content.
let's see. It's
The
the
jump,
jump
circle.
circle.
Press A to jump. Oh my god, are you making me work out? Okay, chat, we gotta work out. What do you mean no? Ben just yelled stop. Why? I don't know. I don't want to save them for what? We're all dying. Don't you understand? You can just restart. Like, whatever. I just wanted to jump. I just wanted to play. And you're yelling at me.
Is that it?
I just wanted
Surely
to
that's
jump.
not all the new
Ben
content.
said no
There has to
backseat
be
gaming,
something
and then
else,
he
right?
downstairs gamed from the kitchen. And I can hear him screaming. Ben, didn't you make the rule in chat? No backseat gaming? Follow your rules. Now what? I have 2 more jumps left.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping.
Now I'm sad. I should have jumped 2 more times.
New content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours
Achievement
of new
unlocked,
content
you
right
can't
there.
jump?
Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra
wanted to
Deluxe.
see.
Now with
Ben,
over
why did you yell at
1,000
me?
hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes.
Ben needs a
I knew
timeout.
there had to be something
But like,
else.
in real
Let's
life.
see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Ben, go to the basement. Ben, go in the basement by my nail studio and reflect on your life choices. And next time, don't yell upstairs. Ooh, it's a plant. Thank you for enjoying the new content. No, I want to go back.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around
Twitter.
the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
Yes,
And we'll try to get back to
wanna
what
jump.
the Stanley
That's all I
Parable
wanna
is
do.
really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time
Yes,
together like
I
always.
get it. We're in love.
What do you
Now
say,
restart.
friend?
Yep. Go ahead, Stanley. Okay. Let's do this again. Oh, wait, are we in the same place?
Psst,
What the fuck is this? I have to
Stanley.
go.
Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Oh my god. What are we doing? Are we playing as a cat?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Wow, it's beautiful.
I call it the Memory Zone.
It's so
where I've been
lovely.
storing
It's
all my
stunning.
favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
It's so pretty. It looks like a cult. It looks like Midsommar. And we're gonna burn a guy and a bear. Spoiler.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October
are all
of
the awards it
2013
got?
when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
And now
Oh,
video
the
games
waste.
suck. Is that what you're trying to say? You're trying to say all modern games suck. Our game is superior. Linguists identify 15,000-year-old ultra-conserved words. Smile because it happened. I just want to go back and jump. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. Look, that's us. We died. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Look, it's so lovely here. It's peaceful. This is where we burn. Oh my god, is this a spa? It's a home spa. Oh my god, it's stunning.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives
He's giving him an
and then
accent.
succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing
Okay,
the
you're
original
gloating a little
Stanley
bit.
Parable
Oh fuck,
was.
we're locked in.
It was literally every
No.
game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was
Skyrim?
all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
This game is, yeah, more self-aware than when I take the first shot of tequila. Let me out.
Here's another moving passage.
No,
this time
I don't
from
want.
GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Chat! You love this place? You'd live here? Yeah, but what if you get trapped? Like we are now. We're literally trapped. The fuck is this? Other games, are they competitors games? There's a door, but I'm trapped. Let me out. I want to go in the serious room. It won't let me go. Oh. It doesn't think I'm ready. What?
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back.
That's us.
To have
That's
it
us.
all over again.
That's us. The only two characters in the game. That's Stanley. That's what we look like. We look like a generic white guy, probably like 5'9" with brown hair. Okay. Okay, Stanley. Let's go to the basement. Can I
Wait.
jump?
Hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh, destruction. I love it. This
Oh,
is the
no.
quarry.
Oh, God, no.
It looks like the
Stanley,
quarry.
it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
No.
I can't even imagine what's
No.
been collecting down
Let me out.
here.
I don't want more
Surely
reviews.
these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Steam review. Are they saying that Steam reviews are garbage? Okay, Steam is the like platform where you can download games from. It's what I use to download a lot of games for PC. So maybe they're just saying like Steam reviews are garbage. It's the equivalent of reading the comments, yeah. Not recommended. Honestly, I could not be bothered.
I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to
Okay,
stick them.
Stanley, we get it. At this point, you seem a little insecure about your product, Stanley. But tell me more. Unfunny. Not recommend.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
But he played it for 3 hours.
While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did.
I've never seen a game that was so
What an
centered on
awful
its
memory to
reviews
have
as
to
part of
hold
the
on
game.
to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable
It's like
isn't
reacting
quite
to
as
mean
sterling
comments.
as I always remembered.
This is the equivalent of a YouTuber making content about reacting to negative comments. Oh my god, are we gonna drown?
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that.
Let's
If
drown.
I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Is this my skip button?
And here it is. Go ahead and... Oh, you're back, you see? You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
Oh my god, Stanley.
Of course, I
you
happen
are
to believe it was
insufferable.
perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
But that
Not
is
that,
the
of
point,
course, you need a
isn't it?
description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was
Open
perhaps
the door.
less of a rumination and more of a treatise.
Okay, I gotta pee
Or
out the tea again.
Maybe a manifesto.
You guys listen to Stanley or
Look,
an ad.
I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are
Is he
and are
still
not making them.
talking?
Okay, at first I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will. See, now
sorry,
you've
Chad.
got me going back to manifesto.
hope you all went pee.
Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look,
Stanley,
I
you're
have a
still
method for
fucking
exactly this
going.
sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently.
Oh, I
I'm
hit
going
skip
to
again.
say each word back and forth.
Okay.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the
Can I do it
button.
again?
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
Shut up. I'm going to skip you in perpetuity. I don't like this.
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track.
Can you shut
after
up? Surely this will end, right? No. Like, is there a door that opens? no. We have no more doors. We're just in the dark. And Stanley's gone. Did we kill him? No one's talking. The plant is dead! Oh my god, the fern. We didn't water it. Now it's creepy? Yeah, it's creepy. The clock's off the... What's going on? Is the chicken burning? What? Shut up.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us.
How do I jump? I just want to go back and jump. Okay, but what am I, like, can I do something else? Help me! Did we die? What do I do? You are Stanley. Yes, yes, that's kind of the joke. I can't explore anything though, chat. Who's asking me to explore? Look, there's nothing. There's no window, there's no wall. To the window, to the wall. Oh, these motherfucker. Ah, goddamn. Stanley. I do not enjoy this. How do I go back? Let me know.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Just keep skipping? Okay. You have to wait for the button to kind of pop back out. There we go. Is this the... Oh! Oops. We just got a little mad. We got a little carried away because we did not meet the quarterly targets. Oops. Sorry for the ceiling. Can I, like, go anywhere? No. It's been 34 years. Look, there's light. Okay, so we just keep skipping until something happens, basically. Just like when you're watching a course on video on demand. You just keep skipping until you hear what's going to be on the exam. That's what we're doing. Oh, ferns! Okay. That means we're going outside? Nope. Just kidding. Definitely not outside now. I feel like you know those sleep machines, those like noise sounding machines? You know when you rotate through all the sound? And sometimes there's like a waterfall, rain falling, fireplaces crackling, the ocean side, white noise. That's what's happening right now. This is more like an ocean breeze. Okay. What? Goodbye, office. I quit. And oh my god, don't tell me I'm just gonna roam the fucking desert forever. Well, this is the life we chose. This is what happens when you retire and you have nothing to do. A way out to where? A way out to nothing. Freedom isn't freedom if there's no purpose or direction. In other words, never let me choose my path in a game. I think we broke the button. And we're back, everybody. We're back at the desk. It's Monday morning. Oh my god, what is this game? Okay. I did it? Did I do it? Is that good? Did we win? I've heard from chat that we got one good ending so far. And I think that was like a second good ending. Going back to the... Oh, is that what I titled the stream? Going back to the office. I didn't even know that in titling it Going Back to the Office, I meant that would be accurate like 18 times. Going back to the office 18 times.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
They're all good endings. There's no good or bad. The only way to win is to quit the game. Yeah, I think that's the life hack here. Why did I just go backwards? The only thing I wanted to do was jump. But I don't think I'm gonna remember how to get there. Oh, thanks.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Can I just...
Yes,
okay,
I
I'm
have
gonna
something
jump and then we're
very
gonna quit.
Exciting to show you.
Jump! Jump around! Jump up to get down! Alright, let's ride the new content. New content. Maybe the good ending is the journey we've been in all along. Thank you, Johnny Cat.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley
That's
Parable
true.
and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark,
This was a
and
good
any
game
new
to
content
introduce
for
me
it should
to
live up to that
first-person
legacy.
controls.
So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step
Have I not played
even
first
further.
person?
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
What? A game within a game? Severance was inspired by the Stanley Parable? Really? I mean, I could see it. So Stanley Parable came out like 10 years ago, right? But Severance is fucking amazing. Like, I love that show. I need season 2 now.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up.
I
Why,
just
there are
wanna
so many
jump,
possibilities.
no.
It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Taste the sequel.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley
Yo,
Parable
this is a nice
2,
office.
now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It
Brick and
screams
mortar approach.
progress
Wrong.
and
Incorrect.
innovation and long-term franchising potential.
The color red. Is there anything that is the color red? Yo, I like this deck. Good job on the deck. Looking at different logos. Stunning logo ideas. The fern.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed
This
down what
office is
exactly
stunning.
the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around
content,
them.
Susan!
It'll
Get on
work
the
itself
content
out.
bus.
Game development is much more of a
Are we
fuzzy
at the
magic
streamies?
than anything scientific or logical.
Guys, we're
really.
at the streamies. We're at the streamies. This game has not a real purpose or story. This game offers you more a reflection on video game design and a commentary on choices in general. Thank you, Elderam. Yes, I gleaned that for sure. Immediately. When the first loop started, I was like, oh, I see. Oh, I see. Yep. It's a game about games and kind of like commenting on how there's different endings, but what if there wasn't really an ending? And what if you just like go past the traditional ending and expose what is beyond the ending? Like the museum about different elements of the game, like reviews, that come after a game has ended, you know, for a particular player, like a sequel. So it's, I can see that now, that it's about exploring what is the ending of a game, or kind of the aftermath
Here we are.
of a game.
Go on.
But in a
Try
game.
out some of the new features.
You take the end of the game and you put it in the game, basically. You take the end of the game and you shove it in the game. There you go. That's my review. They took the end of the game and they put it in the game. Merch. I saw the new content. Do you guys want that t-shirt? Get it now. Link down below. Is there any ice cream in this game? I don't think so. But there's a lot of stairs right here. Let's go in this door.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
What is
It's
it?
the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
The
You
quit
see,
button?
Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease
Give me
will
the
fill
bucket.
your mind and
Give
your
me
heart.
the
It's
fucking
cool.
bucket. Oh my god,
As long
let's
as you
put
hold on
Zyla
to
in the bucket.
The many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps
Give me the
even
bucket.
comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me.
How do I get
than
bucket?
actually redesigning the game to be
Give
less
me bucket.
uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Oh yeah, give me bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair,
Yo,
must
it's like
already
when
be
you
sweeping
play
through your body.
a
And in
video
fact,
game that has
Can I
violence,
say that I do believe the bucket
and you have
lends
to
you an
load your
air of
weapon, and then you're
charisma
like
as well.
holding your rifle or
I
something?
think that just
That's what it
holding
looks
it
like.
has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
What?
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and
Excuse
on,
me,
don't they?
Stanley.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable
Did
2.
Stanley just call me ugly? Maybe I'll put this bucket on my head, Stanley. For that comment. You can shut the fuck up, Stanley. The button that says
Does
the name
anyone
of the
give out
player
awards
that
for
is
most
playing the game.
enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Oh my god, it's us. Is that Taylor Swift? What the fuck? Is that Taylor Swift's album cover? Taylor Swift is in the Stanley Parable? Oh my god. There's a map? Okay, let's check it out. You are here. Infinite hole? Okay. Oh, that sounds fun. I just want to... How to go to the infinite hole? I gotta go, like... down. This way? Infinite hole. Look up? More people that look like Taylor Swift's album cover. Those are the vents. Those are the vents that we went through. Maybe. New free achievement. Thanks. Christina, I'm pretty sure you're Stanley. He's just the voice in your head. Yeah. I think the point of this was to make you crazy. It's the jump circle! Fuck yeah!
You know what, Stanley? I actually
only
think
have
the
2 jumps
jump
remaining.
circle
Ready?
was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
Nobody move. What happens? That's it? You mean I don't get squished? I was expecting to be squished or punished or fired or just no jumps left. You just ran out. Nothing happens. Okay, well, all right. Let's go to the infinite hole, yeah. I believe it's this way. Let's go to the infinite hole of dinner. That's what I'm gonna do. The infinite garbage bowl of dinner. So, as soon as we jump into a black hole, I'll find my dinner. Okay,
Stanley,
let's go down.
here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever.
Good.
That's right.
Good.
Infinite
I like that.
falling.
Let's
you
do
can
it.
fall until the end of time,
Ready?
if you like.
Ready,
a
chat?
stunning leap forward for video
Should we
games
jump?
as a medium.
Chat, right? Jump in the chat. Should I go? What is Nightbot saying? What? Okay, ready? Let's go.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
No, I don't want to. I want to keep going.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
No.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature.
That's not my
It's
bot,
more of a-
guys. I think someone... yeah.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that
We
you're
reached the
unusually
bottom.
fascinated by falling.
Oh, who's
What normal
smoking?
person
Oh my
actually wants to
god.
fall infinitely?
Me.
I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
I love it down here. Now leave me alone.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some
Meeting
things we
at
didn't
2
mean.
p.m.
Why don't we
New
just
mug.
put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
I guess we have no choice but to go to the surface. Ben, is dinner ready? Ben, are you making dinner? I'm hungry. I've jumped down a hole and I can't get up.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Why would I jump again? Jump in again after you get out? Why? It just is the same thing, right?
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A
I love
normal
holes.
person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but
Is
not
this
you.
like
Oh,
in Dream
no,
Daddy,
no,
where you
no.
keep jumping and
have
then
a
you
weird
die?
sort of-
Because then I'll do it.
Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean,
Remember when I
admittedly,
died in Dream Daddy
didn't
'cause I
make
just
an
kept jumping?
infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've
If
had
that's
enough
the
of
case,
the hole,
I will
you can
keep
hit the teleport
jumping.
button and come
Just
join
so I
me
die.
up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so... Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
Stanley!
Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
Kill me! Let's
I
go!
suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley,
What is
I have
going
no
on
explanation
here?
for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Let's jump
Let's
again.
pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
I have a simple brain.
Oh, who am I to
Stanley,
judge?
it's fine.
You just do
Look at the
whatever it
little
is you're here
hole.
to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working?
No.
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
I did. You're fucking
Still
with
nothing?
Me, there.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
What are you gonna do?
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for
Kill me,
everyone.
kill me, kill me.
You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Goodbye, Stanley. This is the ending I deserve. I can't get out of the hole. I'm stuck. It won't let you jump. Okay, and that's the end. We just sit in this very short hole. Oh, not short. The hole is getting longer. We are hole people now. We live here now. No, wasting the jumps didn't matter because you can't jump in the game except for on that circle pad. So, no. That's not what it means. I know when you're watching you think that's what it means, but it's not. Now we just sit here in the darkness. Finally, Stanley has shut the fuck up. And we are at peace. Welcome, Lady Rose, to the Menchie Gang. We're in a hole. Hope you enjoy. Change your perspective. Press A. It's us! Oh my god, it's us! Yo, that's what we look like. We look kind of cute with our bucket. I love holes. We're just gonna go down forever. Just keep sinking. It's kind of a metaphor for, you know, like emotions. You just feel like you're sinking deep into the darkness and there's no way out. So funny! But if you change the music, everything's not looking down anymore, things are looking up. Maybe the hole is a good time. Maybe the hole is a fun time. Maybe the hole is a great time. We're traveling down the whole time. Get Stanley, get Parable and Stanley. We going down the hole. We gonna sing a wonderful song. We gonna take Menchie down the hole. Menchie Gang, let's roll. Change your reality. Are we the beige pages? Change your perspective. Oh. This is I'm a DJ. Why am I so hyped for this whole party? Welcome on in to the whole party. You missed out if you have not been here this time. Woo! Let's go. Oh, we have a face. What the fuck? Is that my face? We shaved for this celebration. Ooh. Change yourself. It's like Instagram, change yourself. Ah! What the fuck is that? Those are my legs with no feet. Oh my god, what is that? I look like Caillou. Ah! That looks like paper mache.
Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of
No,
dozed
that was so
off
much
there,
fun.
drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley.
Why was that? That was the best part of the game.
It's so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just
was
pop
so
in
much
from time
fun,
to time
guys.
and wake you up
Go back!
to keep you really, truly focused on the whole? From the looks of things, you
This
and
is
I
the
will
real
have
content
many,
I
many
subscribed
years
for.
here in
Simply
this
Logical.
hole.
Thank
And
you,
I'm
Zia.
looking forward to all of them.
We have a face.
Stay
What
alert,
the
Stanley.
fuck? Yes,
I'll
Meg.
be back. Toodle pip.
What's a toodle pip? I thought it's toodaloo. Okay, well that was good. That was a good moment. Oh, okay. I think the game is over.
Best rap ever.
I was vibing. Definitely vibing. I like the music. Okay, I think we're gonna quit a game that cannot be quit. If you could believe it or not. But that's what we're going to do right now. Otherwise, I feel like you could stay here forever. So I'm gonna take my bucket
Here we
downstairs
are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
and shove some garbage in it and eat it. The whole party is over. The game is now paused. Do you think it saves progress? What is progress in this game? What is progress if you're in a loop and your choices mean nothing? And there was no purpose of anything. And what if you eat dinner only to eat? The chat died. Hello, chat? Where was I? I was saying something. Hold on, we're good. Okay. And what if you eat dinner only to eat dinner again the next day? What is the point in living a day if you're just gonna live a different day the next day? And then you have to do another day. And what if you fall down a hole and you never find a way out? And then there's music and fan art. And it's just so unfunny. And what if you could just skip all the chapters in your life? What if we're all dead? What if we've been dead all along? Okay, so basically, this game has told me life is pointless. But whole parties are worth it. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's quit the desktop there. Hello, chat. Are you really here? Or is it your imagination? Are you really here? Or are you just imagining it? What if you come back tomorrow and you watch it on VOD? You can rewatch the same content and maybe it'll be a different experience for you the next time. Oh my god, isn't that wild? Thank you, Amanda. Thank you for playing this. Please continue. It was so good. What do you mean continue? There's more stuff? Like, what else is there? I have to admit, I was kind of getting a little annoyed at the meta part. Like, I get it. You're making fun of the game. It's very self-referential. There's some self-depreciating humor in terms of, like, the narrator making fun of ourselves or whatever, and the game reviews. But I really liked the whole party. It's just like fucking random party mode. That's what I like. Is there more to this game, or is that basically it? There's several endings, but didn't I already get like 4 endings? I was thinking this would be a single stream. Yeah. Play Portal? I've seen people recommend Portal. Okay. I'm gonna pick a spooky game probably next though. I'm having Ben vet some stuff for me for a spooky game. Cause it's September. And then it's October. And we're gonna get scared, everybody. We're gonna go down holes into the darkness. Yeah. You passed another game. Woo! Woo! Guys, GG's, everybody. I won the Stanley Parable. Don't tell anyone, because I feel like it's really hard to beat, and I did it. So, just saying that. Is it too early for Night in the Woods? No, we wanted to save that for October, right? I feel like I need something else to play a couple times before October. Little Nightmares is too hard for me, though. I watched someone play, and it was hard. All right, well, I'll play something next Wednesday. I don't know. Play Overcooked with Ben, or maybe we could, I don't know, I'll ask him later. But if we want to resume It Takes Two, because, you know, I've improved my gaming skills, I wonder if I would be slightly improved from the last time I played it. Just a little bit. No promises, just a little bit, but like maybe that could be an option. But it depends on Ben's patience level. If his patience is low, then we will not be playing. You won't be playing, but it takes two, Ben. What do you mean you won't be playing? It takes two. I am one. You are the second. All right. Okay. I don't know. I will be here on Saturday, though. I will be streaming on Saturday at the usual time. Can you guess what the stream is? Chat? Only the most educated chat can accurately guess what this Saturday's stream is. I just ate your super chat. Thank you, Jen. You should play Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Should I? Is it hard? I'll let Ben screen it for me. Okay, I don't know what that was. I just wanted to eat chat for a second there because I'm hungry. I'm gonna have dinner. Thank you guys for joining me. That was fun. Kind of a mindfuck. I love that for us. So any more games like that, suggest them. Leave them in the Discord or in the comments after this video ends as a VOD. But in the Discord, there's stream podcast ideas channel. Leave shit there because I do go through that. And I will see you guys soon. Saturday. What day is it? I'll see you on Saturday. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Menchie Gang members, and thanks to everyone for joining me. That was fun. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see y'all on Saturday. Bye.